Jim, obviously something's got to be going on here. What is the latest on Juan Soto?
Here's a little bit of news. I think coming out of Boston anyway, their hope was to try to get a second meeting. Everyone's had one meeting that's left here. They were hoping to get a second meeting. They were hoping that being able to have that meeting would have give him a better chance of getting him to sign. So there was a little frustration that had not happened there in Boston. In New York, I don't think it's frustration. I think they would like to have a second meeting too. It's been pretty quiet on that front. Here's the thing: I can tell you from dealing with Boras in the past and watching how he negotiates with other contracts. They may not get a second chance to have a meeting in person with Juan Soto. This is more his style, and that's how he kind of treats the negotiation. So, I think on that part of it, I don't think there'll be a second meeting. I'd be very surprised if there is. There's a lot of rumors out there about a $700 million offer, 14, 15 years. Again, in terms of where that dollar amount is going to go, if that rumor is out there and it's true, it's very rare to have that kind of be truthful out there because there's only a few people that have it. And Scott Boras wouldn't want that necessarily out there. It's only going to go higher than that. So I think that rumor out there, I'm not sure exactly where it lies right now, but I think that would benefit the two New York teams. I don't think Boston's appetite to stay there. And there's also this perception or feeling, at least for the Yankees still, because I heard it again this afternoon, Sal, that they feel like they don't have to have the highest offer to get Soto because of the fact that he was with them this past year and got to understand the organization, the philosophy, their winning attitude, atmosphere there. So there's still that kind of out there. That has not been dismissed yet either. So that's a little bit of more information, but it certainly seems like we're heading towards a Sunday or Monday final negotiation and hopefully an announcement.
And then what are we waiting on here, Jim? If neither, so you're saying no team is going to get a second meeting. If that's the case, then what's the holdup? Is this Boras just going around the horn, seeing where he could up the offer as best that he can, and maybe the Yankees trying to get as close as they can because Soto wants to be a Yankee? But if there's no second meeting, where are we at?
Yeah, that right now, what happens a lot of times is there's a lot of misinformation. There's a lot more silence. It makes you and kind of makes you feel like you're not in the mix, and then you hear from him and makes you feel like you have all this ground to make up. And I think that's part of his negotiating style that you have to work through. Some of the veteran guys, obviously Brian Cashman has gone through this many, many times. David Stearns has gone through it times too. But, there is that feeling of, oh man, one team thought it could be a physical going on as we speak. That's how little information is out there. But that's more of a Boras style where he kind of leaves you in the dark and then gets you to bid up against yourself. So I think that's where we are. Everyone's kind of thrown in a second offer, but he's going to go back for a third offer. It wouldn't shock me if he went back for a tweak on a fourth offer too.